What's good, everybody? It's Trey Murphy, touchdown in Paris from the States. Here my first fashion week. I'm trying to get into fashion more. This is where most of the brands come out and do their best shows. So I'm excited to talk to different brands, talk to people, network. It's gonna be really fun. Outside of basketball, I really didn't have many pastimes or things that I wanted to do. But as I got older and started to appreciate art more, started to appreciate fashion, that's when I started wanting to travel across the world. My name is Trey Murphy from Durham, North Carolina. I currently play for the New Orleans Pelicans, and I'm here for my first fashion week out here in Paris. Fashion probably started for me in 6th grade. That was when I would get shoes, I would wash cars in order to go to sneaker con. I think the shoes part is what started it, and then I started getting into more clothes, probably high school. I met Anthony through a mutual friend. We hopped on a call, and then we finally met in person in New York for New York Fashion Week. Me and Ant probably talked about this even before I went to New York Fashion Week. We were like, all right, we got to get to Paris.
Me and Trey met, and we talked about just kind of keeping the partnership going in the fashion space. So we've been planning, coming out here for Paris Fashion Week for probably about 2 months now.
I let him do what he does best.
Feels like it's been a very easy, strong synergy. So this kind of feels just like a natural next step in his progression within the fashion space.
I don't want to make it seem like this is my entire life, but I feel like this is also part of something that I want to do as well outside of basketball, and I feel like basketball has helped me get to these places where I'm able to sit at these shows, meet with these brands, putting on clothes, putting on pieces. This be like MSG or some shit like that. I come in, this collar shirt, I can even go beater. You can dress it up, dress it down. I am my own stylist. I've grown my style brick by brick, piece by piece. I look at different people's fits. I look at what brands are putting out, all that stuff. What people are telling me is just that it's like the fashion capital of the world. Just see inspiration. There'll be people that are wearing things on the street, people in smooth outfits. I was like, oh damn, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely not one to say oh, I've come up with every single fit by myself. I'm not gonna do that. I have inspiration from other people as well. I think that's the biggest thing, is just accomplishing a goal. What are you trying to accomplish when you're putting on this outfit? Are you trying to give off a look of calm, relaxed? Do you want to give off a look of more elevated, different stuff like that? The biggest thing that I've noticed is trying to match accessories to try to bring out the fit a little bit more. Got on a ring from Chrome Hearts, Rolex, Bottega shirt, Margiela pants, some Prada loafers, and tank top. Oh, and then also David Yurman necklace. I think the tunnel stuff, it just appeared on my feed. I would see Harden, PJ Tucker, Russ, Nick Young as well, Serge Ibaka, guys like that. They were one of the earlier ones that really got into fashion, made it really big in the NBA. I feel like a lot of designers have similar stories where they have came up from working back rooms of different warehouses, just really humble beginnings, and then building their way up into becoming designers. And so being able to pick their brain on the fashion side and just seeing the amount of detail they have in their clothes and their work. And also, this is their baby. You have to respect that.
And all of it's done by hand.
So
this all starts out like this.
I think they want us here because obviously there's a lot of people that love basketball, and too, I think they understand our platform helps as well. There's many times where somebody will wear something on the tunnel and everybody's like, oh, what is that? Where is this from? And then it raises the product value. I just think our platform really helps a lot of brands. It's a good coexisting relationship. I went to 3 different showrooms today. You really get to see the line before it comes out, as well as people talking about it and explaining the thought process on why they did what they did for the pieces of clothing. And, you know, I'm just grateful that they were able to invite me to their showrooms. I know it's not everything, it's not what everybody's able to do. And so they took the time out of their day to host me a little bit. And so I'm very thankful for that. And you know, I'm really excited to get these pieces. So this is what I really want to do the fashion stuff for, so I can get pieces, wear them, be comfortable in them, because it is almost like my personality. I feel like people get really creative for the Paris Fashion Week shows. Even like the videos that I've seen, as well as like being at the shows myself, they put a lot of effort into these shows. I can tell because of how stressed people look before the shows, and then once the show starts, you can see people unwind. It's almost like a basketball game. You're preparing, you're thinking about what the strategy is, you're thinking about just different things going into a basketball game, but then once you're finally in it, you can like relax. So you can see the parallels between the two. What makes my heart show was really cool. It was different. It seemed like it was almost like a garage office space, and they had a musical performance that was insane. A guy was doing like the lunch table beatboxing type of thing. Pieces were creative, and I felt like they did a good job. They had almost like 30 models, if not more. That's a dream of mine, to eventually, you know, walk a runway. I gotta prep my walk, man.
Yeah, make sure you put that in the film. That's always called the brand.
I gotta walk next year, bro. That's what I'm saying. If I was to walk in a show, is like I'm not gonna try to walk like anybody else. I'm gonna walk like myself. I'll tighten it up a little bit to make sure it's what the person and the brand wants. But the biggest thing is I'm gonna be myself. Trip, I'll put a little more effort into like planning out what I'm gonna wear, because I don't want to get to a city and then I don't like I'm in a fit that I don't want to wear, and then it's just like a bad feeling, and you know, the whole look good, feel good, play good. I used to be a really superstitious person, like almost to the point where it used to stress me out. I just stopped and I was just like, you know what, it's not the clothes, it's not what gum I'm chewing, it's not what, you know, I'm just good. That's it. I played like this because I worked on it. I'm super happy about progress I made last year, but we didn't win, and so like to me it just didn't feel the same. So being able to perform, have another career year, and put wins up on the board, that's the most important thing for me. I need to make sure I'm preparing myself to play until June.
Because of the injury at the end of season, we have to keep him moving, and we want to get him back on the court for season.
I started off working with Yodi and Marco beginning of last year, and I know it was one thing that I really felt like was important whenever I got my contract, was to hire my own personal people that can help.
We talk about it's like, how much should I do soft tissue? How much should you be doing stability and mobility?
A lot of things what we do is look at their mechanics, their movements on the court, how they function, how they run, their strides, their landing mechanics. And the one thing that I love working with athletes like Trey is that they understand their body and they can actually communicate with us.
Obviously, I'm here to have fun, you know, do fashion stuff, but my job is most important, so gotta keep the main thing, and enjoy the other things about it too. 4 years ago, I got drafted. I had probably maybe $5 in my bank account, and so, you know, it was different times. And now, like, I'm in Paris, I'm able to do the things I want to do, take care of my family, and just live the life without thinking about stuff just because I put a ball in the hoop. So I'm so thankful for it. It's brought me here. I was damn near a zero-star recruit. I ended up at Rice University School that I'm very thankful that they took a chance on me. I ended up transferring to Virginia, had a good year, picked in the first round. Didn't play well until February of my rookie year, and like just my road has just been different. I think the biggest thing is just setting your mind to something and really achieving it, not letting other people try to tear your dreams down, no matter how big or small they are. I'm just really glad that I'm able to, you know, enjoy myself, enjoy the fruits of my labor, and really just make my parents proud. I think that's the biggest thing. Like my mom called me when I was at the Eiffel Tower. I showed it to her. She was really excited about that. Look at that.
It is so freaking cool.
That shit is high as hell, Mom.
Yeah, it really.
Man. Last day in Paris, wanted to come out with one of my better fits. Marnie, top here. I got this from Maxwell's in LA. ERD trousers, shorts. Prada loafers as well. And then I have the Jack Marie Maj shades. Banana Republic tank underneath. David Yurman necklace. And my watch is from Sky Udell at London Jewelers. So, just out here in front of Eiffel Tower. So I felt like I had to, come up with my best stuff in order to, match the immaculate artistic view of the Eiffel Tower. That's some good wordage right there. I can't lie, this is amazing. Like, obviously you see it online, but it doesn't do it any justice for how, just beautiful it is, and just the architecture, everything. Even the things around here right now, like they got the Olympic rings over there too. Like, it's really dope. I feel like Paris is a beautiful city. Really seen it in person with my own eyes. It's been amazing. You can walk around the street and you'll feel like you're in New York City, but then you'll look around and see like the Louvre or the Eiffel Tower, the Arc, and it's just these like beautiful pieces of art. You have to see it in order to really appreciate the greatness. Merci.
Oh, you speak French?
No.
Why?
Merci that's all I got.
This is not enough. You have to learn.
I'm working on it.
Au revoir, Betty.